bestseller, so we want to know when that's when
I'll let you know.
All new pictures and tips and
Yes,
everything in
indeed.
it. Okay, good. All right, so let's talk now about this 3-in-1 braided tropical hibiscus tree. We sold out of the 4-in-1 tree on Sunday in just 2 presentations real quickly. So this is the one we had last year that everybody loved. Tons of great reviews, over 60,000 of these sold on QVC, and it is still a great price at under $46. And remember, now this year, that includes your shipping and handling. As for the first time ever, you don't have that extra shipping and handling charge, so that's terrific.
And I love this look, though.
I know.
This is our premier tropical topiary, because that's what it is. If you want something that's a focal point, and you just need one, particularly if you've got a small garden, you want something really hot looking, put it in a pot like I've done here, and then you can plant other things underneath it. On either end of a deck area, just incredible. It organizes all of those loose pots that you have everywhere else.
I think it's gorgeous. And then, of course, if you put it in what Philip usually uses out here on the set, which is, I think, a 26-inch pot or a 30-inch pot.
It's actually a 20-inch pot.
20-inch pot, okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be huge.
Yeah, so it'll be fine in that. If you want to put it in something a little bigger, you can as well, depending on the space you have. But this is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And it will flower this season. Sometimes
like crazy.
It'll already have flowers on it in the box.
Absolutely. This will bloom like crazy. As you mentioned earlier, the hummingbirds absolutely love the red, and of course the butterflies like the yellow. You've got the 3 different colors going on all at the same time.
Can I mention too, a lot of you have asked me to say when it's okay for pets. Hibiscus is perfectly safe for your pets. So if you have a cat or a dog who wanders around out in your garden and nibbles on things, this is perfectly fine. So please don't worry about that if that's a factor for you. But this is gorgeous. And again, the hummingbirds love it, the butterflies love it.
And the children love it too, though.
It's spectacular. The flowers really are this big.
The blooms are huge. This is a fabulous representation of what you can expect. And I do love these topiaries in pairs.
Yeah.
And you will see these in one color. You just absolutely do not see them in this kaleidoscope of color with the braided trunk. That is that electric yellow right there.
Yeah,
crazy about that with that nice red eye. So the hummingbird still wants to go there because he sees that red eye. You can float these blossoms, but on either side of a doorway as a focal point in your garden, or if you've got a patio garden, you've always had that big window that looks onto the patio. Put it where you can see it when you're inside the house.
I love it.
And I water it and I fertilize it and I stand back and marvel.
It's great. I mean, really, I got a couple of these last year and they are so low maintenance. They just want to take off right out of the box. Do you have the shipping sample out here?
Honey, I do.
You've got Cottage Farms is the only one that does these braided trees, and it's a lot of work to get these going. So we're not sending you some itty bitty twig. Yours is well on its way when you get it out of the box.
And there they are in pairs, as you can see. I mean, that looks like you're down at Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
It's a great look for your garden. Just tropical exuberance, and what I'm sending out to you is a nice big plant. These are, by the way, these are custom grown at Cottage Farms. Beautiful braided trunk, as you can see, in a nice big pot. The big crown that's going to erupt in flowers like crazy this season and years to come. When frost time comes, you bring it inside, trim it back, put it in a sunny window. My Facebook friends were showing pictures all winter of the blooms, just covered in blossoms and glossy foliage. Nobody is going to have this. This is a vanity piece.
Yeah, you can get hibiscus at the garden shop later in the season, but chances are it's going to be a shrub and not a tree. And if it is a tree, which is hard to find in itself, it's not going to be 3-in-1 like this.
No, you just don't see these colors at all. You know, my high-end clients down in Palm Beach, they can't get these. If I want these for a project in Palm Beach, I call Cottage Farms and they send them down there for me because, again, we custom grow these. And I have to tell you, it's work to find the 3, not just the beautiful colors, but it's the genetics to find the 3 that actually have the same growth habit. Otherwise, you've got one big long limb that sticks out over here and one that's tight. So there's a lot of building that goes on.
And that way you really will get all 3 colors of flowers.
Yes, evenly distributed.
Yes. So Phyllis in Virginia, by the way, about 300 of these now almost ordered. Phyllis, thank you for calling. Please meet Philip Watson.
Hi, Philip. How are you?
Good morning. Thanks for calling in.
So, Phyllis, what do you think? It's Phyllis and Philip. I'm going to get all tongue-tied. What do you think of these trees?
I love it. I am trying to redo my patio this summer.
Right?
And I think this is going to be gorgeous there. I had already ordered the lantana rose.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So I'm going to put one on one side and one on the other, and I think that will be beautiful.
Yes.
Well, I have to tell you, you're going to absolutely love these. I had them when I lived in Fredericksburg, Virginia, but I didn't have the ones that were the 3 colors. Have you ever seen these multicolored ones before?
No, I have not, and I am really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I did. It looks like a party on a trunk to me.
And
Uh-huh.
Phyllis, you picked.
I think it's just going to be beautiful. I can't wait. I have ordered some knockout roses.
Right.
I ordered the climbing roses. I have a small rose garden with about 50 roses
Wow.
in it, and the biggest majority of them have come from Cottage Farms.
Isn't that
Oh,
great?
nice.
Yeah, your roses are spectacular.
I'm just really tickled to get this hibiscus tree, and I can't wait.
Phyllis, the trees that you picked, hibiscus and lantana, grow very quickly. You'll get blooms very quickly. It's not going to be like wait until the end of the summer.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So,
That's
well,
good too.
your yard's going to be spectacular. I love those knockout roses, man. You just plant them
I
and
do
forget about it.
too.
They're just great. So, well, thank you for calling and for shopping for Cottage Farms with us.
Okay, thank you, and
Good.
you all have a good day.
Thank you,
too.
Phyllis.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Carolyn, I do just love these.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be without them because you got to have a focal point.
Yeah.
You don't want your garden to look like everybody else's. You
No.
want something unique.
And let me just say this, these hibiscus trees never last, especially last year when we introduced this 3-in-1 with the braided trunk. Everybody went crazy.
Yeah.
They were sold out for most of the season. And I'll tell you what, unless there's a couple of 2 specialty items where we're able to continue to reorder a couple times throughout the season, when Philip comes on with something and it sells out, it's not coming back till next year.
No.
Because there's just too many other things in the pike that we got to get to for this season. So if you like this tree, remember the 4-in-1 tree is already gone. It's gone. It's sold out on Sunday, and it's only February 10th. So if you want this one or you want a pair of these, I actually got 4 of the braided hibiscus trees this year for my patio. This is spectacular, and it's going to look just as pretty in your own yard.
Yeah.
Thank you, Philip.
Pleasure.
Are you back at all today?
I have got a 1 p.m. show, an hour show at 1 p.m.
Oh, good.
Yes.
And we have lots of shows together coming up this season. I'm looking forward to it.
I too. Thanks so
All
much,
right,
Carolyn.
Thanks. All right, Barbara King is coming up next, but Ellen DeGeneres is coming back. Wait till you see the fabulous things she's done for her Ed on Air collection for spring, for indoor, outdoor, patio.